This is our movie pitch for
the movie
Elton.
Elton. Okay.
So it starts
So it
off.
starts off.
It's in the time period of Elton John's fame.
Yeah. Elton's about what? Young, fresh, 2023.
2023.
Elle Woods, freshly graduated from Harvard University, top of her class.
She is working to get women's rights.
Yes, that's her main goal.
And she is currently in a relationship with Emmett,
Yes.
who is played by Charlie Rowe.
Then, one day, Elle gets a call
From
Elton John.
Elton John.
And she's like, oh my God, this is more important than women's
Yeah,
rights.
well, you need to say what's wrong with him.
Oh, okay. So Elton is dating Bruno Mars.
Married to.
Married
Oh, wait,
to.
or dating?
Did they get married? No,
I
they
don't
didn't
know.
get married.
But, so they broke up, but he's still under the contract of management.
Bruno Mars, horrible person.
Yeah.
Elton needs to get away from him. But Elton is high all the time.
Yeah.
Drugs.
And they
drink.
can play that song by Tevlo.
Yes.
Now you're gone and I've
I
gotta stay high.
And Elton can sing it.
Yeah,
As Taryn. Taryn is Elton right now.
right now.
Okay.
And then, so he needs to get away from Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
And then Elle's like, oh my gosh, fuck women's rights.
Yeah, because
I need to help
Elton
him.
is in mortal danger. Okay. So then,
Since he's always high, he needs a character witness.
so
In
who do they
comes
call?
Bernie. Not Sanders.
No, Bernie Taupin. I think that's his name.
That's so smart.
Not Sanders. Yes. Bernie comes in and he's really sweet. He's like, oh my gosh, Elton's a great guy. Love
Yeah.
him to death. But
And-
he's just in a little bit of a pickle right now.
Can your aunt play the judge?
Yes. Okay. My Aunt Laura's the judge. So her Broadway debut.
Yeah.
Wait, is this a Broadway or
a
movie? Her movie debut.
Yeah. And then during the trial, Elle is like, oh my God, Bernie is such a sweet guy.
Yeah.
He is so good to Elton.
And Emmett's been a little off lately.
Yeah. So then, because he's like, Elle, you've been working for women's rights for forever. What are you doing?
Yeah, and
It's just
Elle's
Elton
like,
John.
but you have to understand that this is Elton.
Elton John.
Elton John.
So then she goes off with Bernie.
Oh my God. And so Emmett is pissed.
He finds out.
Pissed. So
He's
gets
more
first,
upset.
okay,
He's more upset.
And in his rage, he gets together with Bruno Mars.
What?
At first. No,
Oh,
at first.
at first.
At first, he gets together with Bruno Mars to piss off Elle. He doesn't like Bruno Mars, though, obviously.
Yeah,
Bruno's
but
an awful
then
guy.
they end up like feeding each other secret information about the trial because
Yeah.
he's just so upset.
Yeah.
He would do anything to get back at Elle.
Right.
Yeah.
So
then,
that all kind of blows up in his face, and he's like, okay, I'm done with you, Bruno.
Yeah.
I'm done with you, Bruno.
But
We're
then-
not together anymore.
he kind of like, he apologizes and
Yeah.
stuff. But Elle's still with Bernie.
Right.
And then Bruno Mars is upset because now he's lost Emmett.
Yeah.
So who does he go to?
Elton's mom. Sheila.
Sheila.
So
and then,
that works out because they're both horrible people.
yeah, and they both hate Elton.
Hate.
So then there's kind of like a side plot where they're like trying to go against the trial, but like in the end it doesn't work out.
Meanwhile, Elton, for majority of like the first half of the movie where they're young, Elton is in the back
Just
and
getting
he's singing Honky Cat and getting high.
Yeah, just snorting
Drink,
coke.
drugs, sex, smoke,
Yeah.
everything.
But none of the people in the movie. What if in the end when he starts fighting for women's rights, Emmett's like, I just want someone that'll fight for women's rights. Doesn't matter if it's Elle or not.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay. Let's
okay.
get this. Okay.
So then, flash forward, the court case is over. Elton is out of his management and he's on his own. He's done with singing. He's given
And
it
we
up.
switch casts. So real Elton John plays Elton.
Yeah.
And real
Reese-
Reese Witherspoon.
We Smithers.
Oh, we forgot to mention Reese Witherspoon's daughter
Is
plays
playing
Elle
Elle.
in the beginning with Taryn. Okay.
So then Reese Witherspoon, the real Bernie, the real
people.
everyone. And but Bruno Mars is still the same.
And is Charlie Rowe still on it?
Yeah.
Because there's not a real on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, so flash forward, the court case is over. Elle is still with Bernie. Sheila and Bruno Mars are still together.
Yeah.
But now Elton is reformed. He is a new man.
Yeah, he's gone to rehab. He's done with the drink and the drug. He's over it. he's just writing his songs.
Yeah. But he's still
And-
friends with Elle.
He's still friends with Elle, and he comes to Elle one day and he says, Elle, don't you remember? I feel sorry, and I need to apologize for something. And Elle says, what? Like, you've been a great friend, Elton. Elton says, no, Elle. Do you remember when we first started working together, you were working towards women's rights? And Elle was like, oh my God, I like completely forgot about that. Now it's 2010, women still can't vote.
Yeah, they can't do anything.
They can't do anything.
She's like the most powerful woman.
Right, and like that's saying something.
Yeah.
And
because all she did was free Ellen, which is a pretty powerful
It's
move.
pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much like the strongest
and
person ever.
Elle's like, no, like you're good. I'm with Bernie now. Like we're living a good life. And Elton's like, no. Women need rights.
Because Elton's a good guy.
Yeah.
So then he picks up all of Elle's old work and he starts fighting for women as he should. And Emmett realizes this. And remember how Emmett was like, that's literally why he and Elle broke up. Because he was like, listen, girl, like, you need to fight for women's rights. And she was like, no, Elton. He realizes, he says, I don't love Elle.
Yeah, I don't love Elle. I love Elton.
I love whoever is fighting for women's rights.
I don't care if it's Elle. I need someone who's a fighter for women's rights.
That's it. That's all
he
needs.
And he says, it's not Elle. It's Elton. Elton John. Reginald Dwight.
So then they get together. And then
it's a whole thing. They sing Love is an Open Door.
Love is an Open Door.
But it's like remastered.
Yeah, it's like Elton Johnified.
Yeah, they've like changed the lyrics to be like a little bit so like all my life has been a series of coke in my face. And then suddenly I walk, or no, coke up my nose. And then suddenly I bump into you.
I was the same thing. Because like, I've been searching my whole life to find someone fighting for women's rights. And maybe it's the
Molly talking
or the women's rights fighter. But with you, I see you're fighting, and it's nothing like I've ever known before. Women's rights are good.
No. It has to be something like iconic, like love is Elton John.
Love is Rocketman. And then they sing that. And then it ends with them both floating into the air, hugging.
Fireworks.
Hugging.
Hugging into the air.
And like a rocket.
The rocket.
Two planes come from either side. And then it makes two fireworks instead of one.
Yeah. And that's the movie.
End. That's it.
So I think you should invest in this.
Yeah. It's called
Elmerton
in theaters.
The name, it's a working title. We can work with that.
That's
the only thing that's the only negotiable part. The plot, the cast, I mean that's not negotiable.
No. And there will be no child Elton. No children in this movie. No children.
No children.
None. And that's it. Maybe his old piano instructor can come in.
Oh, for a little flashback scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who can she be with though? She can go with Bruiser.
Yeah, Bruiser.
And then Elton's piano teacher from the Royal Academy of Music gets with Bruiser Woods.
And then that's the second movie because she gets in trouble for bestiality. Elle Woods has to help her.
Yeah.
A little more legal trouble there.
Yeah.
But that's for another movie. Yeah. That's another time.
Okay. Like, comment, subscribe. Coming to theaters near you.
Yeah. All right. Peace out.
Peace out.
Love you.